Hot 97 hip hop and R&B, man. You know, we just came off of doing the Black Fist Fridays. We had the premiere of Black Fist Fridays here on Hot 97. For the month of February, I'm featuring legendary DJs on my show for the Throwback at Noon, and we kicked it off first Friday in February with this man right here, Pete Rock. You taught me some things, you mean, when you did your thing. Throwback at Noon, Black Fist Fridays, Mister Cee, and the legendary DJ Pete Rock.
Rock.
Let's do it, let's do it.
Pop the shot, put pop the sweat, he go.
It's the legendary DJ Pete Rock.
Yes, the name of this here is Le Fleur, Escorcha, the Fat Fine. Yes, y'all.
You did your
Mixing
thing.
that thing, man, and the samples and the song theory is something I always like.
Right.
To just educate.
Right, so yeah, like Mix, you did a lot of like the original samples into the actual rap song that used the sample.
Yeah, because basically in the 90s, that's what hip hop was all about. You know, we were kind of like the sample kings, myself, Premier, you know, lots of other producers.
Large Professor.
Right. People like that, man. We and Q-Tip just kind of was like zeroed in on the game.
And for those that don't know, we're gonna, run down a brief history of this man right here. You know what I mean? Started off with legendary group, him and C.O. Smooth,
Yep.
Pete Rock, C.O. Smooth.
C.O. Smooth. We started off with the All Sold Out EP.
Right.
Which was the first, actually, the first time a major label has put out an EP, Elektra Records. With
What year was that?
That was 91.
Right.
And then after 91, we debuted our debut album, Mac and the Soul Brothers.
To this day, even in 2012, people look at that Troy record, when they reminisce over you, people look at that record as probably number one of the greatest hip hop records of all time.
Oh, see, I don't even know how I made it, man. It's just like I was depressed at the time when that happened, and I listened to the record and said, hey, it just spoke to my soul, man, and I was like, I got to do this.
People listen to that record when their loved ones passed away. So you really made your mark on that record.
It means a lot to me because that guy meant a lot to me, and now, sorry to say I lost my cousin, know, and
Heavy D.
Yeah, that was crazy. Still a shocker right now.
Right.
We still kind of go through it here.
And I know when Hev first passed, and you told me that you was actually working on some stuff with him.
Yeah, we done his Love Opus album, the last album he's made, and we did one song. And
Right.
It's like popish hip hop, but it's dope,
Right.
And it was like God does things for a reason. Before he passed, I spent hella time with him, like one whole weekend with him, spent the night, made the music, ate well, drank well. I mean, we did it up, man. And, I said to myself, damn, God does things for a reason. Right.
So is there any unreleased material that might be released on Hev?
I think so.
Okay.
We have songs that he hasn't done, and he has. I'm trying to find his very, very first record he's ever made.
Wow.
Called It's a Party, Y'all.
Right.
And we used the Dr. Rhythm drum machine, and it was all in the basement, just like not knowing what to do, just looking at Hev record, and we had some guy back there working the drum machine and stuff, and it was it was an experience, man. I go back to those days, and even before then.
Talk about Heavy D. He put Mount Vernon on the map. And you being his little cousin, he put you under the wing.
Put me under the wing.
Those two albums, Mecca and the Soul Brother and The Main Ingredient, I said it on the air with you with Black Fist Fridays, and I'm going to say it now. Those two albums definitely changed the game of how producers...
They were the steering wheel.
Right. A lot of producers started stepping their game up in their production style. And so how do you feel about changing the game in that sense?
Wow, it feels great, man, to know that you can inspire people and do music like that to, help change a format. You know what I'm saying? And, I look back on it and I'm like, wow, it's amazing accomplishment.
I mean, people look at you as one of the greatest hip hop producers of all time.
Hey,
so
man,
I know it's you got a lot of body of work.
I started this from my bedroom, just getting up every day, looking forward to making it and making something of myself in this. And have always said to me, be inspired and make sure you you just know you have to become someone in this.
And this is something that I didn't know about you until a couple of days ago. Jabba told me your father owned a record store.
Well, he was a record collector, big time.
Right.
Brought records from Jamaica to the Bronx.
Right. And Jabba worked for him.
Yes.
For your father.
Yes.
Jabba just told me that a couple of days ago when I told him I was going to have you on the show.
And my father and Jabba used to get into it, man.